Hey, nah, this bitch hard, man.
We're back, baby. The Moshcast with your host, Almighty Sai. Second pod after the new year, 2026. It is the year God-given 2026. Thought I was going to make it 2025, and here we are. We'll see if we can go another year. Maybe the world will end. I don't know. 2012, we thought. 2021, I think we thought. I think we thought COVID was going to take us out. Nah, didn't happen. We're still alive. We're like cockroaches. We're like cockroaches on this earth. We survived the roughest things, and we are going through some rough stuff. And I'm going to address that actually right now before I introduce our guest today. Pretty serious. I wanna say something for for Moshcast as a umbrella, and for Almighty Sai as a person and what I believe. So let's take a minute, crack a cold one because you're gonna want to sit down and listen to this. I started the pod for the artists, for music, for whatever you had and you wanted to say. You had something to say about it. That was my idea to do that. I wanted people to come on pod and be comfortable and be a part of something bigger than what they do and make it bigger than what they do. I wanted it to be a stepping stone for artists and people just alike that had something to say and they wanted to say it. And I think I've been very clear about that. I think I've been very clear on we come on here, it's very raw. We go to different places. It's crazy. We have fun. We get too drunk sometimes. We say off the wall shit. We're funny. We're jackasses. And whatever you may believe about the podcast, 100% we are true to heart. The Moshcast is true to heart, and Almighty Sai is true to heart when it comes to other artists being on here. I've never once had an artist that I did not have on because of any type of outside drama when it comes to music. I've never been a person to judge for somebody about something that they believe in or what they do. I've never been a gatekeeper. I'm always open to whatever the case may be. But I want to be very, very clear today. Crystal clear today for the fans and for the people that might watch this portion of the pod. I want to be very, very clear. If your opinion and your thoughts and your ideologies contradict human rights, I hope I'm saying this correctly. If your opinions harm humans in any sort of way, or kind of just bottom line, evil ideas and evil opinions that harm people on this earth, you and me will have a problem. When I started doing pod again this year, I started doing pod again around October of 2025. When I jumped on, I did a 15-minute video and I said, I'm done hiding. I'm done not talking about certain issues that have been around in my life, and this is one of them. I'm not going to sit around and hear people that I know or see people that I know personally on walking the streets. I'm not going to let them go on Facebook and talk hate to nobody, period, anymore. And I feel like I've sat here and I've thought about it. I slept on it. I said, sorry, should we do this? Should we really step into with the pod and step into this water and be a place where we talk about these things? And yes, I have to. I have a civil duty to talk about these things and let people be aware of the hate and the dragging that people have here in Amarillo, Texas. There are people here in Amarillo, Texas that hate other people, and I have receipts, and I have things that I can show you about that stuff. So, here's the deal. I'm gonna be dropping a pod after this one, maybe in a week or so, with a couple of my friends, and I'm going to address the issues that I have been seeing on Facebook and seeing on the streets and stuff. And there will be some names dropped on here because I gave you a chance, bro. I gave you a chance to explain yourself. I gave you a chance to stand up for something. I gave you a chance to explain what posts meant, what this meant, and you gave me nothing. You left me to dry. You let your little doofs fucking come in, and they showed me what you believe in. They showed me what they believed in, and the Moshcast has no part of that, and the Moshcast is ending right now. I am not above fucking being petty. I think I've been very clear on that too on the pod, you know. I am not above catching fucking hands, dude. I am just this guy, and I have a platform, and I'm going to stand up for my friends, my friends' friends, my friends' families, my friends' families, and their generation and their culture. I'm going to stand up for that shit. And if you're in the fucking way, then you're in the fucking way, dog. I gave you a chance. You said nothing. So I'm going to say it for you. And I'm going to show people what you said. So that's it. You know, I had to clear that up. Do not be fooled by my likeness. I am a very funny guy. I love doing my thing. I love being silly. I love going to shows and doing shows and being the life of the party. But do not be fooled by my likeness. I'm a very, very hard-headed motherfucker. And I will stand up for the things that I believe in. Period. Scene. That all being said, we do have a very awesome special guest. Man, he has been on the pod a few years. When I started doing pod here in Amarillo, he was there. And he's been a part of the local music scene for a long time. He's a part of the Moshcast. He's always been talked about. He's a part of most of the shows that I do and that I'm a part of, and he does the same to me. I scratch his back, he scratches mine. Bada bing, bada boom. You've seen him around. You've heard about him. And if you haven't heard about him, here's the day to know about him. Erratic Soul.
What's cracking?
The Rogue Green Ghost.
Absolutely.
The Green Phantom.
Yes.
The Green Fanta. The Green Ghost. The Green Hornet. I don't know. Anything green. Is that your favorite color?
Yeah. It also it represents everything that I stand for as an artist as well.
Oh, sick, dude. Yeah. The Rogue Green Ghost, dude. Yeah, you and me did a pod a very long time ago when I first started doing all of this with I thought Sarah, and hope she's doing good. Shout out, Sarah.
I'm definitely proud of her.
Yeah,
for sure.
She's been doing a lot.
She's doing really good for herself.
Doing human stuff. Had a kid. Pretty cool shit.
She's an incredible human being.
You have been doing a lot, especially in 2025.
Absolutely.
Been walking these streets, been hearing this and that. Oh, Erratic this, Erratic sold that. It's like everywhere I go, I can't stop hearing about you, dude.
That makes me feel good inside.
How you been, dude?
I've been all right.
Yeah?
Just getting ready for the show.
Yeah, we
Friday.
have a show. Actually, when it drops, because it starts at 7, right?
Yeah.
When the pod drops, it'll drop at 5. So if you're seeing this before 7 o'clock tonight, come to Idle Art Studio. We have an Erratic Soul and Friends show. You've been doing those for a while. You've done, what, 4? 5?
Yeah. I've been booking shows since like 2018.
Right, but I'm talking about like the Erratic Soul and Friends.
Erratic and Friends I've been doing since 2023, I believe.
Right. So you've done a few. You've done a few Erratic Soul and Friends.
That's like a thing now. I'm actually gonna start making like
Make it an annual thing.
yeah, well, like more of like a social media thing. Like it's gonna be more.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more than just like shows.
Right. That would be kind
Like
of a cool deal.
The collaborative album I think I told you about.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an Erratic and Friends
Sick, dude.
album.
Yeah, that'd be tight. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with that.
Yeah.
Merch.
It's gonna be called
Pod.
It's gonna be called Reload.
Tight. Yeah. Heck yeah, dude. That's sick. Yeah, you've been doing that, and I mean, when was the first time I did an Erratic and Friends show?
Probably at Zombies.
I think it was a Zombie's birthday one.
Yeah.
That was way back. But I've been, on the outside as a fan, as a person that is doing this music stuff with you, I've been seeing a lot of growth. I've been seeing a lot. I hope everybody else has seen a lot of growth with you, because now, and just doing because like every artist, they do their own shows or whatever, blah blah blah. But like booking shows on a regular, that's a whole different monster.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing that, I've been seeing you actually booking more and more shows, not just for you, but for like the whole scene, the whole music scene. And man, I'm impressed with your get go.
Yeah. And basically all booking shows it's all sales.
Right.
It's just like working at a car dealership or like a phone store. I mean, you're selling you're selling an idea of something to a venue. And if they book the show, then you made the sale. All you got to do now is just promote.
Right.
And something I was actually telling my granddad about on the way here was like, I've seen a lot of people book shows like 2 weeks in advance. And it's like, dude,
You need more time than that.
you need like 2 or 3 months to
For real.
talk about it and shit.
Yep. No, that's one of my problems too, especially like right now. When I got back from holidays and stuff, I completely forgot that because obviously like I was gonna start doing my pod again. And I was just taking a little bit of break for New Year's Eve and Christmas.
Yeah.
Completely forgot that I had to schedule somebody, and it was like the day before. And I'm still trying to pick up on this stuff because last week I did one by myself because the other guy, it was so last minute. I was like, hey, can you come to pod? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then they didn't show up. And I was like, it's my fault because I was last minute. And I'm trying to pick up my pieces because then I texted you yesterday and I was like, hey, do you want to do pod? I was like, man, I got to get back on it because for a little bit I was actually booking 2 weeks in advance for podcasts. I mean, it's a little bit different than from shows and stuff. But I wanted to keep a schedule, and I've been trying to keep a schedule and stuff. And man, holidays just kind of fucking hit me. I was like, dang, I need to get back on my scheduling and stuff because I do not want to go back to what I was at 2024, 2023, where it was like just hitting people up on a random, like the day of, hey, you want to do pod? And then we do like 3 pods back to back. Oh, man, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I was wilding out for a minute.
Well, something that helps me is like writing it down, even in your calendar, your phone in your calendar.
Right.
Your calendar in your phone. Like writing it down, making a reminder.
Right.
Like it helps.
Yeah, I need to start doing that instead because I get so stuck in that mental note where I'm just like, I'll remember, and then I don't remember, and then I'm like, fuck, I told myself I wasn't gonna remember, and here I am, eating the punishment for that, and I feel like that's kind of like where a lot of the artists, like not even the artists, but like the new heads that are trying to get involved in the scene and the music portion of it and everything. I think they're falling a little bit short on that when it comes to like I see a lot of these new guys being like, I'm gonna do a show, and then I don't see nothing about it. I see one post and I'm like, cool, and then it's gone in the ether of the world, and I think that's what we need to start doing, like teaching these young heads, like, hey, schedule, man. You got to schedule your shit because then you're going to get stuck and you're going to get burnt out. You get to the point where you're like, man, I have so much things that I have to do. Well, it's not no one's fault because you literally overbooked yourself by accident. I know it's an accident or whatever, but you overbook yourself, and then you wear yourself thin, and then you burn yourself out. And that's just how it goes.
You gotta, like, it's gotta be more of like I said, setting it off in advance, planning, writing things down. Like with your pod, like, if you set it in like 2 weeks in advance, it gives you time to, like, what you're gonna ask the artist.
Right.
It gives you time to, like, talk about it and, like, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think.
Because that's a big part of sales.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we're doing. We're selling our art.
Yeah, we're just selling we're literally selling our likeness for who we like. I don't even know how to explain it because we're selling our likeness, but there's nobody like us. So you have to really upsell your shit because there's not going to be multiples. Like there's not another Erratic Soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have to be like, this is it. This is all.
There is actually another Erratic Soul in, I think, Africa.
Oh wow.
He's a jazz musician.
Dang.
I was like, oh.
Is he a ginger too or what?
No, he's a black dude.
Dude.
he's a black dude.
That would be crazy if you take a little trip to Africa, and then do an Erratic Soul show.
That would be crazy. Or did a collaboration.
I always thought about doing that because I would go like on Spotify or I'd go on like YouTube, and then I'd put my name, Almighty Sai, and then there's like different variations of the Almighty. So it's like Almighty this or Almighty that, and I'm like, you know, it'd be sick if I just got all these artists together and we did an Almighty, whatever the fuck song.
Almighty collab.
The Almighty collab. Like some regular show ass fucking song, you know?
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. I mean, you don't really think of that. You like you get, and you, what am I saying? You get like thinking about your person and like how you want to be represented, and then you go out and be like, you know what? I'm gonna look on Google and see what's going on, and then you find some like rando, fucking 3 million miles away. That's like, yeah, that's my name too. You know, like, damn, what the hell? Now, Sai though, Almighty is a pretty used up word for like names and stuff. But Sai, I will say,
you also have it's like almost like an acronym.
Yeah.
Sort of. It's S.I.
G. Yeah, G.H. Yeah. Dot. Which
not many people would do that.
Right, and it's weird to me because when people say how do you spell it, and I say that it's S-I-G-H, they're like, whoa, that's cool. I'm like, it's a fucking whore, dude. I don't know how cool that shit is, you know. But I think too much. I think too deep into my thing. I think way too deep into my shit.
Same here.
Because like,
I do that.
Because like, I like Moshcast, right? And whenever I started doing Moshcast, I never really had like an idea of why it was called Moshcast. I said Moshcast because mosh pit. Yeah. Mosh pit because I like music. Music makes mosh pits. I'm gonna, I really didn't really think too deep into it. And then people are like, why did you call it Moshcast? And I'm like, damn, I think I really got to make a story behind this shit.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I think that's another thing that people need to start thinking about. It's like whenever you start putting stuff out, music wise, putting stuff out with your art or whatever the case may be, it's kind of really good to like have a backstory.
Yeah.
And like there's a reason behind it. You don't just get a tattoo just to get, I mean, there are some people that do just get tattoos to get tattoos. But me, on the other hand, like my tattoos, they mean a lot of shit. I have a lot of meaning because I don't want to put anything on myself that doesn't have any type of like meaning behind it, So like if you're an artist out there and you're looking for something, you got to make sure it has meaning because people are going to be asking about that shit.
Yeah, because if you don't, then you can just go by your regular name and just talk about bullshit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of rappers do.
Yeah, my name's Jimmy Craig. And it's like, bro, what?
My name is like Joe.
My name's Joe Biden. And you're like, what? The president? And you're like, yeah, I am the president. Reincarnated, dude.
It's a mumble rapper.
I'm Joe Biden, the mumble rapper. Yeah, I got into the mumble rap scene maybe like 2010, and people think I'm the president. I mean, I look like him, and you're like, no, you don't. You're fucking 12, dude. And you're like, nah. And he starts fucking like his raps they don't make sense. It's just, and you're like, dude, that's crazy. Speaking of fucking names and all that stuff, Erratic Soul, Rogue Green Ghost. I remember you have a comic strip that was made, right?
Comic strip.
Yeah, it was like a book, like something was going on a while back. I don't remember.
No, so when I did that, so the Rogue Green Ghost is like a persona of rage.
Right.
It's like my dark persona, and it's always just kind of been a name. I never known what it looked like, so people are gonna judge me for this, but I went on ChatGPT to kind of like throw some ideas at it, to
Right.
kind of like so it can throw me pictures back, so I could figure out what I wanted it to look like.
Right.
Because every persona needs to have an appearance.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what that was.
Oh, okay. Because I always thought like, damn, that'd be a crazy ass superhero. So my next question was, if the Rogue Green Ghost was a supervillain or a superhero, what would it be? Superhero, supervillain, and what is their superpower?
So are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
This
I wanna
persona was based, kind of inspired by a lot of superheroes. So the Rogue Green Ghost is inspired by Batman,
Okay.
Ghost Rider,
Always.
the Hulk.
I will always love Ghost Rider, especially Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
God, dude.
It's
What a
also
fucking
inspired by the Punisher,
movie. Okay, Punisher's sick. Punisher's very cool.
Darth Vader.
All right.
Basically, the Rogue Green Ghost, it still has my heart, but it just doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
It just kind of says what needs to be said.
Evil personified by love. That you don't have to
It's
use
like
that.
it's like an anti-hero.
Yeah, anti-hero
Like everybody thinks he's a bad guy, but no,
Deadpool.
he's
like Deadpool, but
Punisher is an anti-hero. Kinda.
yeah, Punisher's an anti-hero. I feel like a lot of the heroes nowadays are pretty anti-hero. I think like Deadpool, Wolverine was an anti-hero.
Yeah.
He kind of started becoming a hero right at the end, but like definitely when he started up with X-Men, the first movie and stuff, definitely anti-hero.
Yeah. He thought that whole team was stupid.
Yeah, he's like, nah, I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna be a Wolverine. I'm just gonna live in the woods.
He even talked about that in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. He thought he was talking about everybody was wearing the outfits, and he thought it was fucking ridiculous.
No, because they're heroes. But Blade,
Blade is another influence. Dean Winchester is also an influence.
Who's that?
From Supernatural.
Oh yeah, okay, cool, yeah.
The bigger brother.
Yeah, I didn't get on the Supernatural trip.
That is
I didn't get to
watch it.
But I did watch Charmed. I don't know if you watched Charmed.
The old school Charmed?
Yeah, the old school Charmed, dude.
My mom used to watch
The power
that.
of three will set us free. And they can all get it, dude. They're all hot.
Oh yeah.
Charmed girl, dude.
Isn't Neve Campbell in that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It was like right before she started Scream, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. But what's his name? He I think he passed away. The boyfriend, the demon boyfriend, he was hot too. I liked everybody. That
I have
was
to
on
go
that
back
show.
and watch Charmed. I haven't.
Yeah,
seen
Charmed
it
was
since
sick, dude. Because it came like right at the start of like CGI, but also like makeup. So it was like, some demon would throw fire, and it was so chopped, and also his arm looked fucking styrofoam, and you're like, dude. But going back and watching that, you're like, man, we came a long way.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So anti-hero, dude. That'd be a crazy like storyline of getting all of these anti-hero essence.
Yeah.
Like some like mad scientist, right, gets all the essence from anti-hero blood, right?
Yeah.
And then they make another thing. That would be the Rogue Green Ghost.
Yeah.
That you wake up, and you fucking look like. You would fucking look like Deadpool from X-Men 2. Was it X-Men 2? Whenever he had his mouth stitched up.
Oh no, that's X-Men. Origins.
Was it Origins?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually
Yeah.
in Origins.
He had his mouth all stitched up. That would be like the Road Green Ghost, dude.
So what the Road Green Ghost looks like, here's the juicy part. The Road Green Ghost looks like a mercenary. Like all black, like a Kevlar vest, cargo pants, jacket under the vest.
Yeah.
The head is a skull.
Right.
But there's a beanie on it and there's a face mask on the skull.
Sick.
So it's like, and he has like a kind of like how Ghost Rider has like the aura of fire around him.
Right.
The green aura of fire around him.
Ooh.
Because like I said, it represents my rage.
Right. Right.
When I've had enough of people's shit, that persona comes out.
Right. And Hulk was an anti-hero too, by the way. I will always go to that because you know what? Avengers kind of fucked him up. Do not like Avengers Hulk. I don't think I will ever. I will die on that hill. I think I don't like the Avengers Hulk.
Yeah.
But I do like. I do like early 2000s Hulk.
Oh yeah.
He was fucking harder than a motherfucker, dude.
Oh yeah. It grows the more angrier he gets, the more he grows.
Dude, that was crazy too because nobody people that knew saw that and they're like, dude, that's fucking crazy. But like, even like people that I hang out with, I watch whenever I'm like talking about Hulk, and I'm like, yeah, he gets bigger when he gets angrier. It gets more like whenever there's more things coming at him, he gets bigger. And they're like, no, he doesn't. I'm like, yeah, he does. I'll show you how he does that shit.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy, bro. That's one of my favorites. Like heroes. I will say he's a hero, but he is definitely an anti-hero because he fucking hates everybody.
Hell yeah. Even the Rogue Green Ghost persona also has his own like kind of motto.
Oh yeah.
So Erratic Soul obviously is no fucks given.
Right.
The Rogue Green Ghost has a motto, and it's like it goes. Oh wait, how's it go? Hold on. The consequence for wickedness is no mercy.
Okay.
Because I'm very against like evil people doing things to good people.
Exactly.
I'm very against that. So, like, and the only thing like, if this persona was like a comic book character, he would only kill evil people.
Right.
He loves the innocent, loves people who's around him, but he very brutally kills evil
like
people.
Hellraisers. You know that Hellraisers are like that?
Yeah. You said Hellraiser. So there's some more influences, and there's Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees is another influence.
I think Jason Voorhees has that mentality too. Like, because Hellraiser, a lot of people don't know this, but Hellraisers, they don't do the things that they do to innocent. You know, there's a comic. There's a very popular comic about Hellraisers not harming children, and the comic starts off that this little girl is getting abused by her father, and she prays to an entity. She's like, if anybody's out there that's listening, please, I need help. You know, kind of like last desperation attempt to get her away from this situation, and they show up. And she's terrified, but they're like, don't be scared. We're not, like, you don't know about any of this. You're just a child.
Yeah.
But we'll take care of this shit for you. And I thought that was badass because, you know, a lot of people take Hellraisers as like this horror movie. They're scary, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, they're not like horrible things, you know. Most of the things that we see as horrible are not necessarily horrible at all ever. Yeah. They've just been dealt crazy, awful cards.
Yeah.
And they don't want to see the world burn. They just want to see people that burn the world burn. That should be in a book.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to see the world burn. I want to see people that burn the world. That's a bar, dude.
There is a certain side of me. So altogether, if I were to include all personas, so there's the Braden persona,
right,
which is just me.
Just this white ginger fuck.
That's basically like the little boy in me.
Right.
That's the one that loves.
Right.
Like my songs, La-di-da.
La-di-da-da. One of my favorite songs.
That's Braden. And then there's another song by Braden. It's More to Life, which is my anti-drug song.
Yeah.
And then Erratic Soul, where you have No Fucks Given, Going Stupid, Funky Monster, and then you got the Road Green Ghost, who, like, the song Rowdy with Smokey B,
Oh yeah.
or the song that I recorded with you.
Yeah, which I
called
still need to fucking
Get
do,
Off
dude.
My Dick.
I
That
need to
one
drop
is,
that shit. We need
I don't
to.
know. That one's tricky because it's more vibey and shit. I don't know if that
It
would
is
be.
vibey.
I don't know if that'd be Erratic Soul or Road Green Ghost, but I'm kind of talking my shit on that.
Yeah,
So,
I need to drop that. We'll drop it this year. I made a little challenge to myself
bet.
that I need to drop the songs that I made.
But yeah,
you're like a fucking Digimon, dude. You got like 3 fucking morphs.
yeah, and then there's one more. It's not really a persona, but it's like my inner demon.
Oh yeah.
His name is CJ.
Oh shit. He's got a homie name. Yo,
Yeah.
check out my homie CJ.
But it's short for what my mother used to call me when I was acting like a jackass. My mom used to call me Chris Jr.
Oh fuck.
Chris is my dad's name.
Chris.
And mind
Jr.
you, it's not a jab at my dad at all. It's actually more of like CJ's what I could have become if I didn't
Right.
if I didn't work on myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything bad that my dad was, I could have become that tenfold.
Right.
And that's CJ. That's like the inner demon.
I think that's what dads are for. You know what I'm saying? Because like I always think about how I am as a dad, and how I am as a human. And I could have let my dad's bad side be who I am, but then I was like, why? Why would I do that why would I do that to myself and the people around me? You know? And I think that's what dads are for, to teach you to not be what they thought they were going to be. Because my dad wasn't a bad dad. I love my dad. But he had a bad side to him, I think every dad has a bad side.
Oh yeah.
And
we're humans.
yeah, we're all humans,
Everybody has a dark side.
And like, I think what one of a dad's things is to be a dad is to show their children to be like, hey, this is the wrong side to do this. It can either consume you, or you can either change and become something way better.
Yeah.
And that kind of like keeps me on my toes because obviously my whole life situation went fucking down the drain after I graduated high school. I thought I had this plan of like, graduating, have a kid, be married, do music, blase, blase. Didn't work out. I graduated high school and I'm doing my music, have a kid, but it didn't. It's not unfolding how I wanted it to be. And I think a lot of people have that mindset of like, this is how my life's gonna. And I'm telling you right now, if you're watching this, you can't. It's not gonna work that way. You're gonna be stuck in a fucking guilt trip the rest of your life, because you're gonna be so disappointed that your life didn't turn out the way you wanted it, because it's never going to. I don't think life is a fast track to everything that you want. It's just going to be what it is, and then you're going to have to work with what you got,
Yeah, enjoy the process.
Yeah, enjoy the process. And so, like, it keeps me on my toes because I do have bad shit. I've done bad things. I'm a dumbass, Literally on my pod, I talk about fucking eating ass and fucking trying to decide what kind of mountain to fucking die on,
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, if I was to ever die, right now, knock on wood, or whatever the fuck, if there is, I don't have wood, but if I was to ever die, I would be comfortable with my daughter getting on my YouTube and listening to my shit, because I do throw lessons out here every once in a while. I do try to be on my toes and be like, you know what? This is for my kid, and this is also for people that are just trying to be alive on this planet.
Yeah.
There's a lesson to learn in every pod that I do. I swear to God.
Felt that.
Felt. But what kind of superpower? Like, what kind of superpower would the Road Green Ghost have?
I don't know what kind of. If he was a superhero, he would use a blade.
Oh shit.
Because blades, like,
samurai sword. What are we talking about? Axe.
Just like a. Think like a. You ever play Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
Think if the Master Sword was like kind of more evil looking.
Oh shit.
That's
okay.
kind of like what he would use.
That'd be
he would
tight.
also use his hands.
Right.
Basically, he's a mercenary who doesn't need a weapon.
Ah.
He doesn't.
Tight.
Well, he doesn't need a gun.
He doesn't need a gun. We don't do guns here.
That's what I meant. When I say weapon, I usually think gun. So he doesn't need a gun.
Hell yeah.
So like, and the thing that I was gonna say about the CJ persona, which is like I say, it's less of a persona, it's more of a demon.
Right.
Is the reason why the Rogue Green Ghost wears the all the gear
Yeah.
is to kind of keep that evilness inside.
In Bay. Yeah.
Basically, CJ's trapped inside the Rogue Green Ghost.
Oh shit.
So the Rogue Green Ghost is essentially controlled rage.
Okay.
It's
Sick.
like CJ is like just rage, just uncontrollable. Rage.
It's like a fucking bomb blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me if I like when I snap. Anytime I've ever snapped in life, and just started destroying shit, because I used to be a very physically violent person. That's CJ.
That's CJ. Well, we're gonna try to keep CJ out of here, all right?
The Rogue Green Ghost is more of like, I'm pissed off, but I'm gonna use it in a very productive way.
Right.
I'm pissed off, so I'm
Musically.
gonna write a song.
Right. Right.
That's Rogue Green Ghost.
Hell yeah.
I'm pissed off, so I'm gonna work on myself.
Tight.
That's
Tight.
Rogue Green Ghost. Or I'm pissed off. I'm not gonna physically assault you, but I'm gonna tell you how it is.
Right. Right.
That's the Rogue Green Ghost.
Yeah, I don't like to go to physical violence, but like I said, I'm not above it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna do some shit and you're gonna say some shit and you want to go outside, depending on how many drinks, I'm like, okay, let's go, let's do it, let's have some fun. Because when I was growing up, dude, my parents were not around a lot; they were always working. So like, I wouldn't say the streets taught me. But my block, I was in a small town, and I had my friends that were a little bit older than me. Slim, shout out to Slim, shout out to Graham. They're my brothers. I love them to death. But they took care of me, you know? Yeah. And it was like that. We had an issue. We're gonna figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, then we're gonna see how far we can go until it's said and done.
Yeah.
You know? I've been in literal fights with my friend, my brother Slim, on the ground. You know, he won, I won, whatever the fuck. And it just is what it is, you know? And I think a lot of people, like, tend to forget, like, not even say tend to forget, but people don't realize that sometimes you can't, like, how do I say this? Because I'm not that type of person to be like, you know, I'm gonna throw hands every time we argue. But you gotta shut the fuck up sometimes.
Yeah.
And someone has to show you. Not verbally, because you're not going to. Some people just don't know when to shut up when we talk.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I will show you how to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
Something I've learned with that is, like, the best thing to deal with that is just don't entertain stupid, basically.
I know, but I have such a hard time not.
'Cause
Dude, there is something inside my fucking brain that if you sound ignorant, I'm going to eat that shit up. And I'm going to bug the fuck out of you.
But think about this. If you just sat there and said nothing and let them look like an idiot, that's the best kind of.
Yeah, you're right.
I've done that before. That's something I've learned to do the past couple of years. Just let people talk their shit.
See, that's
be like 50 Cent.
Can I bring up what I was saying at the beginning for a little bit?
Go ahead.
See, that's the thing with me too, is just like when I was talking about like on the Facebook shit. These people, and I'll tell you about off pod over, because I'm gonna talk about it anyway on pod with my homie. But these people they're walking these streets, dog. They said some shit, and I'm like, I'm not gonna just be aware of what you said, and then you have no repercussions. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, well, you know, it was Facebook and it was rage bait or whatever the fuck. Nah, I'm not gonna. I can't do that. I tried to explain. I tried to have them like give me an explanation. They wouldn't answer. Yeah. So what do I do? You know. And what you're saying, like what we're having this conversation, it's like, you know, let them talk their shit or whatever, and let them be dumb as fuck. And I could, but what?
Because I'm also I'm a real big believer in karma.
Right. And I believe karma too. I think you know that I believe in karma too, because a lot of my music talks about it.
If you walk around saying hateful shit, I don't know what's going on with the Facebook thing.
Right.
I'm just kind of saying this in general, if you go around being a dickbag, being hateful to people, being physically assaulting people,
Right.
you're gonna get bad karma.
Right. Right.
Whatever it is, you could end up with a blood clot in your fucking dick.
Your dick can fall off.
Exactly. Or I mean, you could be walking down the street, someone hits you with a car.
Right. Right.
That's
It
why.
could be like the dumbest shit because like I've dealt with karma. I've dealt with karma in the good way because I'm a good person, and then I've dealt with karma in the bad way because I've done some dumb shit. You know.
and that's
And
like,
it's literally karma can come as far as your car breaking down or your milk expired. You know.
it also kind of goes into, I just don't like being a dickbag because it makes me feel terrible. Me, if I, me genuinely as a person, as Braden Christopher Reeves, I love a lot.
Right.
I'm not a dickhead.
Right.
I can be a dickhead. And I don't like that side to come out of me, but I love everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I'm a dickhead to somebody, it makes me feel terrible. I feel like dog shit.
Yeah, but like sometimes that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people deserve that shit though. And if you are the person to be a dickhead to them, what's saying that that's not karma to them?
Yeah, and that's kind of like goes back into like the persona thing, because how I said I'm gonna tell you how it is, even if it pisses you off.
Right, right.
Like I'm not the type of person
Making a diss track.
I'm not that type of person to physically assault somebody first.
Right, right,
I'm somebody that's gonna tell you how, if you piss me off,
right,
if you're being a dickhead, I'm gonna tell you how it is, even if it hurts your fucking feelings.
right.
You're the one that was being a dick in the first place.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. And
then if they want to swing on me, then it is what it is.
My
we
friends-
can scrap.
Joby, like all these people are like, hey, you know, why don't we call it off? That dude, Sai, there's something in me, bro, that like I can't let that shit fly.
Oh no, I get it.
And it eats the like. I would literally before this pod, like literally, I went to work last night, and this is all I was thinking about.
Yeah.
What do I say? How do I say this? I was trying to go to sleep this morning, just thinking. It eats the fuck out of me, bro. It eats me the. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to say that. That's too fucking gross. But you know, it's just like it eats away at me to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna just. I'm not above anything anymore. It's not about righteousness. It's not about who's the better person anymore. It's not about peace. It's not about peace. What's happening isn't about peace.
Yeah.
I know that we said we're not going to talk about politics. It's not about peace. Nothing is about peace anymore.
Yeah.
It's about doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's something that I've learned to do with, like, when I get frustrated with anything, like, you gotta have to like self-reflect, like, okay, why am I mad?
Right. Yeah.
Why am I angry? Am I doing okay? Is anything hurting me in any way?
Yeah. I have a
No,
sense of justice. That's
Yeah, and
the-
I totally get it, like, but as long as like you personally are doing things that you can do justice-wise to help people, fuck yeah. There's
Yeah.
always gonna be some jackass out there being
being a jackass.
terrible to people.
You jackass.
It's the yin yang. It's darkness and light.
It's the
You can't-
yin
you
yang
can't-
twins,
you-
bro.
You can't have light without darkness.
Yeah.
Just be the one that's on the side of light instead of being on the dickhead side of shit.
Being on the dog side.
That's why I always try to be, like I said, I try to be kind to everybody.
Yeah.
I try to be nice. I put new performers on shows. I try to do what I can to help other people.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of coming to realize life is not all about me. It's all about the people around me.
Right. It's all about. To me, it's all about how your perspective.
Yeah.
It's like so. It's like because I'm very like, what can I do for myself? Right. I wouldn't say selfish, but I do have selfish tendencies where I'm like, what can I do for myself to make my life better? Right. But at the same time, everything that I have accomplished or have done was because of people, around people, for people. You know. And so I think it has to do with like your perspective because.
Yeah.
Dude, there's days where I wake up, I'm like, it's just a Monday, piece of shit, gotta go to work, fuck this, I don't want to do anything. But at the same time, you can wake up and be like, it's a Monday, and I have nothing to do. I can go get something to eat real quick. I can fuck around and be on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or whatever the fuck, and I can do some laundry. You know, make your life a little bit better. Take a shower, jack off. I don't fucking know. Whatever nibs your knob. I don't fucking know what they say about that stuff, dude. But you know, a lot of people right now are very depressed. A lot of mental health issues. A lot of undiagnosed shit. Don't know how to self-regulate. And you're like, dude, like, there's things in your life that you could just like make it easier for you. You don't have to go 1,000 miles an hour a day, every single day.
Oh yeah.
You can sit down, eat a fucking Subway sandwich, watch a movie, and fucking vibe the fuck out. We're all human beings. I'm 30 years old. I'm tired of fucking gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta go over here, gotta go over there, gotta make everybody happy, gotta make myself happy, gotta make sure my parents are okay, gotta make sure, you know?
Yeah. I feel that I just kind of like, I want to do a lot of things, but I kind of learned just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
I don't worry about too much because I believe if you believe things will work out for you in your favor, things are gonna work out.
Dude, I've been seeing on TikTok, bro. This might be like some like what do you call it? It's like a placebo, in a way. And I've been seeing it a lot. There's a word for it. I'll have to look it up. But there are people out there in the world that are positive enough, they're delusional about it, and it turns out in their favor.
Yeah.
But they're so delusional in what's happening. It's so positive to the point where it's like, it is what it is.
Yeah, and
it's cool.
That kind of like, and I don't mean to get like religious or anything. That's kind of like how faith works.
Yeah.
It's like I'm so faithful that I'm gonna be okay. That
right.
You end up being okay.
Yeah, and I catch myself doing that on a daily because I have an issue with finances. I worry about my finances so much to the point where it gives me anxiety. And there was a point in my life, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, where I had to literally I had to talk to myself down. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I was on the street. I was doing my newspaper route, and I was so worried about money, checking my fucking accounts all the fucking time, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, I cannot do this anymore, dude. I was in my car. I had to get out of my car and be like, shut the fuck up, dude. In the neighborhood, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm tired of this shit. It is what it is. Yeah. I'm going to pay bills for the rest of my life. I'm going to die. And then that's it. I cannot worry about this money shit no more. And then I started keeping on with it, keeping track on that shit. I was like, shut the fuck up. You don't need to look at it. Never. And to the point where I don't even look at my fucking bank account anymore. And I'm telling myself, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. I'm going to have money at the end of the week. And I'm going to do this shit whether or not.
Yeah.
And it always works out, dude.
Yeah. As long as you know you're doing what you can.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're not doing what you can, question yourself, what can I do else?
Yeah.
What else can I do to bring some extra dough in my pocket?
I wanted to make a book. I want to make a book. One day I'm going to make a book. Copyright. Do not fucking take this shit, YouTube. I'm gonna bring something out personally. I wanted to make a book that was the similarities between humans and cockroaches.
Yeah.
And people are like, ew, they're gross. Cockroaches are nasty, blah. Me personally, I like cockroaches. Cockroaches are like one of the, if not biggest part of the life cycle. If we don't have cockroaches, bro, we're fucking done. The world is done. You know? There are other bugs and other things that decompose and stuff, but cockroaches, they take care of shit. They might be dirty, they might look nasty, they might be looking scary, but they take care of shit, right?
Yeah.
And I've always told this to my friends, and it's been a big thing in my life. We're like, when we're down in the dumps and stuff, and like we're dealing with a lot of shit, I'm like, dude, you're gonna be all right. We're like cockroaches, dude, because at the end of the day, we're still alive. Because people always talk about like cockroaches living through nuclear warfare and stuff. Roaches go through the craziest shit, but they take care. They sustain themselves. They live in the most treacherous stuff, and they're still all right. So why can't we be like that, you know?
Yeah.
My life, and you know this because you were around for a long time, for a while, my life was fucking horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Horrible shit. But here I am, on a mic. I'm a cockroach, dude. And I think people need to be more positive about the negative words that we use when it comes to selfishness, mental health, mental disorders. Because at the end of the day, if you're still here, then it matters, man.
Yeah, if
it
you're still
fucking
here.
Not even, let's say, like, you don't think that you matter, right?
Yeah.
What you go through and what you've dealt with and the year that you had, it matters. You can't get to the point where you say you matter. Fuck it. The things that you dealt with matter, you know? Death, sickness, dealing with life shit, that matters. So why don't you just say that? Then get to the point where you say, you know what? It matters, so I matter. Then you say I matter, and then they matter. And then the whole fucking there's a whole fucking staircase to everything fucking now matters. And it matters to me, so it does. So it is.
Hell yeah.
You think fucking Jesus made the earth just by saying this? No, like, it mattered, you know?
Yeah.
That's why matter is called matter. Oh, shit, we're getting fucking philosophical in this bitch, dude.
Hell yeah.
All right. We're back.
Yo.
I need to learn how to... Well, I used to do it. It's not that hard. Just time-consuming. I need to, like, make little... When we go on break, do little commercials for things.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Maybe commercials for, like...
It's just so hard, dude. Like, it's hard being me. I'm just kidding. That's so dumb to say. It's just so hard, like, editing and doing this and then doing music and then doing shows, and it's just so much to the point where, like, I'm doing pod. I'm gonna drop it. Boom. You know, doing extra of that shit is so time consuming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have other things I need to be worried about. You know, that just happened.
It's because I sat here.
It's the Rogue Green Ghost, dude. No, going back to the Rogue Green Ghost, right?
Yeah.
Almighty Sai, super. I don't want to be a super villain. I think I would be an anti-hero, but like a really anti-hero.
Yeah.
I think, like, people would say that I'm a villain, but I'm not. I would be like more. I'm gonna stay away from teams. I'm not Batman because I would probably kill people, you know, because he's like, I don't kill who I beat the fuck out of.
To a pulp.
Yeah, beats him to a pulp, but I would have to, you know.
Yeah.
But my superpower would be my beard. It has like it can do a lot of things, right? But it grows, and it has like tentacles, you know. I'm like, and then I can.
Oh, like the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, kind of like that.
The squid guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, but like it grows. It can grow like so far. It can grow so much, right? And then it also can, like, I can use it like not spider webs, but I can, like, you know, grab stuff and then, like, go up things.
Oh, like Batman shit.
Yeah, like Doc Ock or something, you know. And then I always wanted like super strength, but I mean, whatever. That's just my superpower would be like gaslighting. Hardcore.
Damn.
Yeah.
I will say there was a part of the Rogue Green Ghost that's like, so how the Hulk yells and like is angry.
Yeah.
Rogue Green Ghost is very quiet.
Oh yeah.
But the rage that he feels, because he has the amount of rage of the Hulk.
Right.
His strikes, kind of. I don't know. That's what shows the rage.
Right. Right.
The strikes.
Oh,
So he hits fucking hard.
I also need to say this because I just said gaslighting. That's all I said. But it's not like gaslighting in the fact of like being a fucking dick. It's just like if somebody said like I can make somebody believe something just by words. You know, it'd be like
These are not the droids.
like that, but not like hypnosis. It's more like I say it into the ether, and then it is.
And they're just like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, something crazy like the bank got robbed, and I'm like, no, it didn't. And then the bank didn't get robbed, and then they're like, oh, okay, but I did rob it, but
But wouldn't that make all the money go back right to the bank?
It's just manifesting just nothing. It just goes right back to regular. I rob it, and they're like, the bank got robbed. I'm like, no, it didn't. And they're like, oh, okay. Oh, and they get in their computer. And they're like, oh, the money's still there, but I have the money. It's just all an illusion.
Oh.
It's just all an illusion.
Optical illusion. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
They're like, can you throw the trash? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it later. And they're like, oh, okay. And then later becomes 10 years. And they're like, they just blew the trash. I threw the trash later, and I never did.
Damn.
Makes you think, dude. Makes you think. You can do a whole lot of shit with that. I could be like, oh no, the world is gonna fucking blow up. I'm like, no, it won't. And then it never does.
Damn. That's like almost like God type shit.
Yeah. It's like just stopping the inevitable from happening just by saying it won't.
Hell yeah.
I'll go into every fight knowing that I probably will die. I'm like, I'm not gonna die, and then I won't. Think about it, bro. All of the gaslighting things that you could do to rule the world, basically. Like an X-Men that I like. His name is Forget Me Not. You know him?
No.
Nobody knows him. That's his superpower. There's an X-Men. I'm not shitting you. His name is Forget Me Not. And his superpower is to be forgotten. Always. And he's a comic. He's in a comic. He's not in the movies or anything, but he's in a comic where he has been a part of...
the reason why he's not in the movies, though.
Right. Exactly. Dude, I'm telling you, man. One of the craziest superpowers. But he's been a part of all of the big, huge universe things. Just nobody remembers him being there.
Damn.
That's insane. That's like one of the craziest mindfuck superpowers I can think of.
I would be a robber.
Yeah. See? I would be a robber, and then nobody would know that I was because I didn't do it.
Damn. Damn.
All the shit that I could accomplish. They'd be like, do you have a college degree? I'm like, yeah, I was a doctor. Oh. Got a diploma. I'm now a doctor.
Well, damn.
Yeah. And then it gets to the point where you're like, okay, so like gaslighting for people to believe, can you gaslight yourself into believing it though?
That's kind of what you're doing.
Then you have to master, then you have to train yourself. The superpower, you have to train yourself. So if you're like, are you a doctor? I'm like, yes, I'm a doctor. And then boom, I am a doctor. So then what?
Damn.
I'm a master sniper? Am I? Maybe. We try it out. Boom, 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 boom. And I become fucking, what's his name? Off of Suicide Squad? Deathstroke.
Something.
Deathstroke this dig.
I haven't really. I have watched Suicide Squad, but haven't really paid attention.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I love superhero movies. I'm not that deep into it, bro.
That Jared Leto Joker just disappointed the fuck out of me.
Yeah, man. Devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Joaquin Phoenix was pretty good.
Yeah, he's dope.
Anyway, man. We've been doing a lot of stuff in 2025. Booking a lot more shows. 2026. What are you looking for in this new year?
Definitely to release a lot more music and work on the stuff that I have planned. A lot of 2025 I've been just writing and planning.
Oh, okay.
Like the collaborative album that I have planned.
Right.
I have my own personal album that I'm going to drop that it's going to have collaborations on it.
Okay.
And then the social media shit, people are going to, and I know people probably noticed more recently I've started posting a lot more.
Okay.
I plan on start doing more social media shit to kind of
Nice.
because I'm learning with the field that we're in, the way to succeed is social media right now.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of issues with social media right now. Not in the sense of like myself, but like I am obsessed with this shit, dude, and I know that you are too. Let's talk about like music, all the shit that we do. I am a very obsessed person when it comes to podcasts, when it comes to music. That's all I do. That's all I do.
I've become very obsessed with like the technical side of
Right.
hip hop.
And so I've been getting on social media. I've been posting a lot. I've been sharing a lot. That's all I fucking do. You look on my social medias. It's either I'm sharing something that I'm involved with, I'm sharing something that I am doing myself, or anything that is involved in that bubble. And my TikTok is kind of the same way. I'm doing albums of the day, so I'm listening to an album a day
I've
and then I'm
seen
posting
those.
it. And then I do my fugglers and stuff, whatever. That's just like my fun shit that I do. But Facebook, Instagram, it's either I'm posting about podcasts, posting about something that I'm a part of, or posting my music. That's all I do. And it's to the point where like Joby's like, man, you gotta stop. I'm like, I can't.
You start doing the album of the days on Instagram too.
I need to, but I think I'm gonna start doing. I think I'm gonna make another Instagram account because I just don't want to like flood my personal, or not even my personal, because it's not my personal anymore. It's my Almighty Size shit. I don't want to flood my Almighty Size shit with that stuff. You know, I want like avenues. I want little avenues where it's like, oh, he does pod. Oh, he does music. Oh, also he's on TikTok doing this. Oh, that's crazy. I want people to find that shit. I don't want people to be like, it's at my fingertips right here. It takes away the magic, I think. I think that's why, like, you have to go on my YouTube to find my personal music. Then you gotta go on Spotify to get all my features. Then you gotta go on SoundCloud to get all my weird shit. You know, I have like avenues you have to like dig into.
Yeah.
But I'm a weird fuck, and people do not like how I run my shit. But it works for me, you know. Just like the shit that you do works for you, you know. All the time, people are like, why aren't you on Spotify? I'm like, fuck Spotify. I don't like it. Everybody else, that's cool with you. I don't personally like it. Yeah. No, and it's also, dude, I'm so tired of ads, bro. I'm so tired of ads. I'm tired of ads on YouTube. I cannot say, it's like, buy the subscription. No, I'm not buying the subscription. YouTube was free at one point. So was Spotify. So why do I have to spend my money to not see an ad? And that's why I got on that physical media shit where I'm listening to an album a day. Because, dude, I'm putting it on a CD. I'm listening to the whole thing with nothing. No mattress brand. No BetterHelp. No food delivery. No dog food. I'm tired of hearing that shit, dude. Yeah. I don't need to hear any of that. I'm not buying it. Get out of here. Shoo. Done with it.
I will say I do pay for Spotify though. So.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever itches that thing for you. Spotify is definitely a good platform.
Everybody has their own thing.
Yeah,
that's
I just don't. I can't personally get on that place and be okay with my music being on there. My features for sure. My features, you can listen to me on Spotify all the time on my features, but my personal stuff, I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it in some type of vault where you have to find that shit. Because if you really fucking care, then you will. You know.
You should start making CDs.
Yeah, I need to do like all the way down to like fucking cassettes. Like, you want to listen to my shit, you gotta have a cassette player.
Vinyls are coming back. I think CDs are coming back.
Yeah, CDs are mega back right now, dude.
Are they really?
Oh yeah, people love, dude, physical media in its fullest form, bro.
You know what that means for us, right?
We're going
cha-ching.
Cha-ching, it's going back, dude.
Cha-ching, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Collectors, man, collectors will eat that shit up. I gotta get my bag of goodies.
Bag of goodies.
My bag of goods. So we're looking at more shows for this year. We should do something big, dude. We should do something like crazy.
I'm trying to work on getting something into Starlight Ranch.
Yeah. That. Me too. I haven't said anything about it. We're gonna keep it on the wraps. because it's going to be a little bit different, a little bit weird.
Yeah, I won't say too much about it because it's not an official thing yet.
Right.
But I am working on trying to get something at Starlight.
I think, because I say it all the time, the music scene here in Amarillo, if you're a part of that shit, you know what's up, you know.
Yeah.
There is I feel like there's going to be some type of evolution or revelation of the music scene here in Amarillo. When will it be? I don't know, but I think we are on the right track. I think you're on the right track, you know?
Yeah.
When it comes to how you perform with your music, what kind of people you're involved with, where you perform, even the venues that we are a part of, that all matters, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't know where or how it's gonna come to, especially, and I talked about this with Ray, Angel Ray, shout out to Angel. You know, the gatekeepers, all that shit, bro. They really have a fucking tie on it to everything, and it sucks because they're the unfortunate ones of picking and choosing who and who not to fuck with, you know.
Yeah.
And people still listen to them, bro. And it's like you're washed up, bro. So washed up. To the point where it's like your music, I haven't heard anything new. No new shit. And the shit that you put up new is all the same. Same sound, same lyrics, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So why do you have such a hold on this community? You don't need a hold on this community. Or are you trying to set us back here? We're trying to grow, bro. What do you think about that?
I think that, I don't know, I just kind of focus on me. Like we were talking about earlier, like you kind of have to focus on yourself. But what can I do to benefit myself, but also benefit the people around me?
Right.
I'm not focused on the whole Amarillo scene.
What happens whenever it starts affecting what you're trying to do? Have you ever had an instance where that kind of stuff affects what you do?
Not necessarily, because I stay to myself, and I'm kind of at a point where it's like, if a venue doesn't want to do a show with me, okay, cool.
Right. Like, a while back, there was a situation where I got told a certain thing, and I haven't name dropped or anything about it, so it's whatever. But I got told that what I do as an artist, my music and stuff, wasn't necessarily welcome in this place, right? First question was, why? And the second question was, I saw you at the beginning. Why are you acting like this now? Right? I think that's where all of these questions come from. Is if we're trying to build a community and have a community-based place, why are you trying to hinder anybody to do music? Why are you trying to hinder anybody that's in the arts? You know?
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you have not been unfortunate enough to see that with what you're doing and stuff. But it's just hard because these people, we know them, and everything's all buddy-buddy until it's not buddy-buddy. And then what do? You know?
And see, that's also like, and you know, like a lot of people who know me know that this is why I stay to myself, and I don't really, unless they have any interest in talking to me business-wise.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
If you're going to critique me in a hateful way,
yeah,
I don't have time to listen to it.
Right.
What you're saying does not benefit me. It doesn't benefit me at all, so I'm just gonna keep on pushing.
Right.
Like, that's just kind of how I operate. If it does not benefit me, I don't fucking care.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds really selfish.
But you like I said, you kind of have to be in this kind of place, you know?
You kind of have to be a narcissist to be an artist.
You like,
to a degree.
I had this conversation with a lot of my friends. You have to do this shit for yourself.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to do it for you.
You have to think you're the shit.
Yeah, it's like, why doesn't nobody ask me to do shows? Why don't I have shows going on? Blase. Everything is why. But the question you need to ask yourself is, why haven't you? Why haven't you made a show? Why haven't you made this happen? Because once you start doing this shit yourself, it becomes a lot more easier. Then you start having shows. But then in turn, it's like, oh, I have to do all this work. You have to. There's a give and take with all of this. You can either be the guy that people ask to do shows all the fucking time, and you do them, or you have to make the shows happen, and it's a little bit more work for you.
Yeah.
Because then,
I don't know. I like making my own shows happen because I have free reign on what the fuck I want to do with the show.
yeah, exactly.
I get to say how long I want to perform for. I can say how long I want other people to perform for.
Exactly.
Not in a dickhead way. It's just like I want to do good for myself and other people.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of people who put together shows here in town don't give a fuck. They just care about their own.
Yeah, it's like $50 for this is just like a small example.
Let's sell tickets.
Yeah. $75 entry fee for 15 minutes on stage, and it's like, bro, what? Am I going to get paid for this? Am I going to get my money's back? And I've been there. I've paid money to be on a show and not have anything show up for me after.
See, I think paying for a slot on a show is fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think it's horrendous, especially if you're a local artist doing it to local artists.
Yeah.
Bro, what are you doing?
I think we're thinking about the same person.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But at the same time, I was learning. I had to learn myself. I had to figure out what was going on. Nothing against anybody for not telling me or whatever. It's just one of those lessons learned. Now I can do it my way, benefit off of it, get fucking networking done, and also having the opportunity to work with other artists, whether that be with no money or a little bit of money. As like most of the time, I don't see any income. I love doing what I do. I'm happy with that. Get me a little bit drunk, I'm fine.
I will say though, like the only way that I would charge an artist to perform at one of my shows is say like I booked a show and they act like a total jackass on the previous show, destroyed equipment, fucking put a hole through the wall, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna charge you for this next show because you made us look like a fucking idiot last time.
The only way I'm gonna charge somebody to be on a show, and that's a maybe. Let's just say that's a maybe if I'm gonna charge anybody for a show, is if I know that the artist that I bring in is a big artist, has numbers. I've never made somebody pay for a slot. If I am doing a show, you're good. You want to play? Good. I'm good on it. Now, there have been times where I'm like, hey, man, it's already booked. I have all my people. Next time. But the next time will come around, and the next time you will be on, But I've never been like, hey, like it's going to be like fucking $100, and there might be people there, and, you have like 10 minutes to fucking perform, and it's like, huh?
I will also say, though, like I'm very picky with how I put people. I don't just put people on my shows.
Right.
I'm very picky with how I like. They kind of have to be on when it comes to rappers, they have to be kind of on my level.
Right.
Rapping, like you can't. I'm not gonna put a mumble rapper on my show.
Yeah.
You have to be a technical rapper, good at rapping, punchlines, performance, MC, being an MC. Like, and that's why, like, when I book shows, that's why you're on the show. That's why Psych is on the show. That's why Mothball's on the show, Mr. Pancake, because y'all are good rappers, but y'all also perform good, and y'all are respectful.
Yeah. I think we're on the same path. There's a little bit of stuff that differs from you and me, because on my side, it's like that the same thing all the way through. But as long as you're not a fucking R-word guy, abuse humans, kill animals.
Yeah.
You're not a fucking piece of shit scum of the earth. And, like, let's just say, like, your music's kind of fucking cheesy or weird as fuck, you're going to be on. Like, you ask me, hey, can I do this? And I don't find anything kind of like off-putting. And I said that whenever I started doing pod again, I was like, the people that I was around did not know, boom, knew about it, cut them off, fuck them,
Yeah.
Again, I'm just one of those guys that like learn I don't want to say learn the hard way, but I have to learn. I have to learn. And I apologize for that and all that blase shit. But if you're just a artist that wants to perform and there's nothing really wrong with you, you're gonna be on. Somebody probably won't like you. I don't fuck with your music. That's fine, whatever. Somebody's gonna like it,
Yeah.
And I think because like what you do is really cool because a lot of the times again, there's a lot of shows that have rando fucks on, and it doesn't make any sense, and it's kind of wild. Yours is more intricate. The things that people put on have meaning behind them. Psych, a really good lyricist. Fucking Mothball, fucking good ass lyricist. A lot of the things that are put inside of these shows that you do, a lot of these artists have some type of story behind most of their music.
And that's basically what I'm getting at. Is like, I'm big on lyricism. If you're not really bringing lyricism, even Mr. Pancake, some of his, like he does a lot of like goofy shit, like not in a sense like I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Right.
Like, think Little Dicky. He kind of reminds me of Little Dicky, but he's still saying something.
Yeah, there's still some type of digestion that you have to.
I don't like lie rapping. I don't like when people lie in their raps. I don't like when people try to showboat and I make money and da-da-da. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Or to rap about gangster shit when they're not gangster shit. Like, don't know. To rap about your life, that's what hip-hop is all about.
Yep.
Talking about real shit.
Yep. I talked about that in Angel Ray's pod, talking about like what the definitions of like what I say in my lyrics and stuff, because I talk about Karma Lucy, that gold dusted Uzi, but like when you really think, whenever like people actually digest that shit, it's literally, I've never been gang affiliated. I never owned a gun. I mean, I own a gun, but I never like used. I don't know. I don't have one on my fucking side.
Yeah.
Karma Lucy's like my fucking voice. The bars that I spit, you know what I'm saying? Like a machine gun. Yeah. And once you like start like getting into like the play on words, man, you got something going.
Yeah, well, like that's kind of like what I did in Funky Monster. I said Tommy Tongue, Tommy Gun, Tommy Tongue, because I'm rapping fast.
Tommy Gun, yeah.
Reverend like a savage, attack me, sevens were Erratic, flat and everything. Like, yeah. Pull the trigger back, let it spaz like a mobster.
Especially me being fucking white as fuck, dude. There's no like you're not gonna look at me and be like, that's a gangbanger for sure. Yeah. That guy's killed people. For sure.
And if you really think about it, a lot of rappers are nerds as like they're
nerds, dude. We're nerds as fuck.
Core, dog.
We're nerds as fuck, and it's crazy because I hate fucking school. I hate math. I hate all that shit.
Even gangster rappers are nerds.
Nerds.
I was listening to a Warren G album the other day, and the literal intro to the album was a Star Trek intro. That is nerdy as fuck. Rappers are nerds, and we're smarter than what people give us credit for.
Oh yeah. We're a lot smarter than what the system puts us up for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My homeboy that lived in Freona, love him to death. I hope you're doing good, buddy. One of the smartest motherfuckers I know, literally the smartest guy I know. He just didn't do the school shit. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He played dumb. He was like a possum, dude. He played dumb, dude. And but a phenomenal fucking lyricist. Like crazy. I'm like, dude, you should have. Like, he has his family and he's doing his own family shit now and work and stuff like that. He's just like a family guy, whatever.
Yeah.
But if he wanted to, he could have been a fucking badass fucking artist.
Hell yeah.
You know? But, he played that. He played dumb shit at school. Everybody thought that he was going to be a good for nothing piece of shit, whatever. But, man, I would go to him for my math issues. I would come to him for hey, dude, can you help me out? And he'd be like, yeah, sure. He was a fucking nerd as fuck.
Yeah.
A fucking doof. But yeah, dude. And I think I talked to Chino and Ivy and Willow and stuff, and we talk about like what we're trying to accomplish and blase, and I think we're on the right path. I think you're on the right path. I think there's a lot more work that's going to be involved, a lot more learning, a lot more progression. But I think we're on the right track of like becoming this underground, come up like underdog type shit.
Yeah.
You know, I need to talk to fucking Smokey and shit about like what's happening with the doghouse shit. Because they had something going too, bro.
Yeah.
The doghouse days. I mean, I don't know if they're still doing shows or anything. I haven't heard nothing.
Yeah, they haven't done anything in a while.
And that was some crazy times, bro. There was like podcasts on that bitch that were fucking wild.
Oh no,
dude.
there was one that where I was called during the podcast.
Yeah.
And you said, "No, he's here in spirit." I still remember that.
Dude, it was crazy, bro. Those are some crazy times. Smokey, Swammy, what's going on, man? Let's get the doghouse back. Let's bring the doghouse. That's what I like. I like the underdog underground shit. I like that shit.
Yeah.
Turns me on.
I'm still also trying to do like concert venues now. That's what I'm trying to work towards.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to go back to booking at bars.
Yeah.
I'm over that shit. That's why I booked one here at the art studio.
I really wish the only bar I would probably do again. Let's see what's the last bar I did. I don't think I've done a bar in a minute. But I will say, house bar, if they come back and they do what they did to me good, I'd probably that would be my staple. I think I would stick with house bar shows.
House bar is pretty cool.
I like house bar, and the shows there when I did those shows were fucking tight.
I also think Zombies is pretty cool too.
Zombies is cool, but there's something happened to him. Do you know what happened to him? I don't know what happened to him. There's a lot of artists don't do zombie shows anymore, and I don't know why.
It's also because, like, I don't know. The reason why I stopped doing zombie shows is because some of the other people that were doing.
Oh yeah,
zombies.
obviously. And
But,
you know that I know that we all know why or who that was.
Yeah. I'm kind of just over. That's why I haven't booked at Zombies in a while.
Right.
I don't know. I just.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some bad juju with those people and stuff, and like that was crazy because it brought me back to a thought, man. Do you remember this guy named Scumbag Fred?
That sounds familiar.
He did a show here, and I'm calling you out, dude. I mean, fuck it. I don't know what you want me to say, but I did a show there, and the people that we know, that you know, and I know, whatever, they were a part of that stuff, and they brought Scumbag Fred here. I thought his music was dope as shit. Liked him. To the point where I got some of his merch. I ordered some of his merch. I wanted some of his stuff that he was selling. I didn't get it, and I hit him up personally because I had him on my personal shit. I said, hey, bro, I didn't get your merch. I sent you fucking $80. I think it was like $90 or some shit. I got like a whole thing. I got like a sweater, some fucking other shit, a shirt, whatever the fuck. I was ahead and get your shit, and he basically said tough shit. He's like tough shit, and then he kept my money. But sorry, buddy, called you out. Eat that shit, whatever. Yeah. So
fuck all that shit.
Yeah, whatever.
That is terrible.
But I'm excited for this show that's coming up, dude.
Yeah.
This is gonna be new
It's gonna be food vendors.
This is gonna be new for you. It's gonna be new for them too, because I don't think this is the first rap show right here.
I think
at
so.
Idol. I think so.
I mean, I guess if you want to consider Lil Yuri's kind of rap, but not
Lil
really.
Yuri is rap, but like Lil Yuri sticks with a lot of the EDM shit, like the EDM people, the group.
He's like, at least from how he explains it on TikTok, it's like hyper pop.
Mm-hmm.
But we're like rap. We're like fucking rap. Like this is hip hop.
Yeah, this is hip hop.
This ain't nothing else.
So that's gonna be really cool.
Like,
so if you watch this pod today, pause it right now and then go to the fucking show. It starts at 7. It ends at 12. I'm gonna be there.
I have
Erratic's gonna
something
be there.
special for my set too. I don't know if you listened, because he's a DJ, so he's probably already heard some of my set.
Yeah, I listened to a little bit of some stuff.
I don't know if you heard the transition in it, but there is a transition in there.
It's going to be fucking tight, dude.
People are going to lose their shit. People are going to be like, what the hell is going on
Yeah,
now?
it's going to be a good time. Chino's going to be there. Syke's going to be there. Mr. Pancake and
Mothball. Dub K is going to be here.
Dub K is going to be...
Dub K is going after Chino.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dub K is right after Chino.
And you know what's crazy? I was gonna say in the group chat, I was like, "Hey, where you been?" I don't know if I'm tripping, but I haven't seen a lot of Dub K shit recently, so I didn't know what.
I think they're dealing with life.
Just life shit.
Just life.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, "Damn."
Because I know all of them work quite a bit.
Yeah, because I remember Dub was doing quite a few things for a little bit, and then they kind of disappeared. Which, dude.
They've also been doing their own solo shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I felt really bad because the last show that I did with Dub K was fucking the worst show I've ever done in my life.
Is it a show that I put on?
I think so. It was over there at Atomic Yellow.
Yeah, when nobody showed up and shit.
Well, it wasn't even about nobody showing up. My computer fucking fried.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, I
literally the worst fucking show I ever did. I was so embarrassed. I was so devastated. It was a wake-up call because
I think G. Corvello was part of that show.
Yeah. And Lyric.
Was Lyric part of that show?
Yeah, Lyric was a part of that shit.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
And I was so fucking devastated, dude.
I would say the worst show that I probably have had was the one at Hoots.
You think Hoots was bad?
Because Asshole didn't show up. I'm not going to say no names, but Asshole never showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, but, dude, I had a fun time. I had a fantastic time at fucking Hoots.
And then everybody kind of overly performed, went over their time. Not
Yeah.
everybody, but a lot of people.
A lot of people did, yeah. Yeah, I try to stick with like less than 15. If I'm over 15, it's about like 17. But I really don't like doing like 25.
But I would say that's honestly like with this show. That's why I only put 6 people on the show.
Yeah.
I only put 6 sets on it. I'm done doing the 10 fucking people.
Yeah, it's rough. It's hard, dude. Especially like with I do the Headhunter shows and stuff. It's me. I always me, Chino, Ivy, and Willow, and even with us 4. I'm like, dude, you gotta do at least just 20, because sometimes they're like, I could do 45. I'm like, bro, we don't need to do a 45-minute set, dude. We're all good on that shit. Yeah. It's all good, but
they want to like overlay performance. Like, dude, get the fuck off the stage, dog.
Yeah. People don't have a very long span. What the fuck am I saying?
That's also why this show is ending at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
People are ready to go home by 11.
Yeah.
The other shows I've learned, like, people just kind of dipped out by 11.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
But like again, I enjoyed Hoots. For you, probably a bad show, but in my perspective, it was a good show still.
Okay.
Yeah, I still enjoyed it. I mean, I was hanging out. Well, I was in the back. I was kind of like, wasn't I kind of like DJing a second?
I think you were DJing.
I was like, I got my computer.
No, you ended up DJing because
Homeboy didn't show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't say no names, but fuck that guy.
But that's crazy too, because he did it twice. I remember he did that shit twice.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, because that fucking zombies. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a while back. That was like when I first knew about him, and then he was like, "Can't come," like 40 minutes before the show started. I was like, "Damn, that's fucking crazy." And then he did it that time.
He did it at High Fidelity is where he did it at.
Oh, so 3 times, bro?
No, he only did it 2 times.
He only did it 2 times?
Yeah, High Fidelity and fucking
Hoots.
Then
because then he's done it 3 times. I know for a fact he's done it 3 times, because there was a show at Zombies that he was a part of, and the reason I know is because I know who he is. He was a part of a show, maybe not yours, but he was a part of.
It's probably the birthday bash, because he DJ'd the birthday bash.
Then probably that he didn't show up.
Yeah.
He was supposed to. He didn't show.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it ain't. Whatever the fuck. I don't care. Whatever, dude.
Fuck it. I'm
So-
not worried about it.
Hell yeah, dude. Do you have a name for your new projects or anything, like a new album coming out or anything?
So the album, the personal album that it's like an erratic soul album is called Mind of a Genius, and I've been putting it together for like 6 years since I lived at Jay Callie's house.
Okay.
You remember when I lived over there
Yep,
at Jay
yep.
Callie's house?
Yep.
I've been kind of putting this thing together since then, trying to figure out the concept of it because it's a conceptual album, not just a mixtape. And it's like, yeah, it's basically the whole album is like self-enlightenment. It
Okay.
starts off in Dark Matter, and then it goes to Pulse, and it ends in Catalyst.
Hell yeah.
And if you know anything about science, dark matter is like this matter you can't see that passes through you. And I'm kind of using dark matter as a sense of like negative thoughts.
Oh yeah.
We can't see negative thoughts, but it passes through us.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, passes through. It's like a black hole.
Yeah.
It's like a black hole. Fucking
And each persona kind of gets their own section of the album.
sick, dude. Sick.
Segment. Yeah.
He goes from good to worst.
Well, so dark matter is all Rogue Green Ghost.
Oh, okay.
And then, honestly, and the Braden persona, and like I said, the CJ persona never gets to rap. He's the demon.
Right.
He never gets to talk. But, like,
He just shows up.
it's mainly Rogue Green Ghost and Erratic Soul that rap.
Hell yeah.
Braden is the producer.
Yeah.
All the shit that I produce is all Braden.
Hell yeah.
Because if you think about it, like, kids don't really know how to express what they're feeling.
Yeah.
They express their feelings through movement. And what does music make you want to do? It makes you want to move.
Right.
So the inner child, Braden, is the producer.
Okay.
Whatever I'm feeling in that moment
Yeah.
kind of comes out, and then I have to kind of figure out what the words are to the song.
Tight.
It's like I'm setting up my own investigation, and I have to solve my own investigation.
It's like, yeah, you have your own band within yourself.
Basically, yeah. Basically.
Yeah, keep everybody in check.
It's just if the song happens to be darker, it's the Rogue Green Ghost. If it happens to be more brighter, like talking about on some boss shit or like just some hip hop shit, that's Erratic Soul.
Hell yeah.
And every once in a while, CJ will come through as the demon and start saying off the wall shit. He won't ever get to rap. That persona does not get to rap, but he gets to talk his shit. And I get to kind of shut him down through hip hop.
Hell yeah.
And
That's badass.
that's kind of controlling the rage. It's actually sort of like showing people, yeah, anger is part of life, but you can either control it and use it for something positive or let it consume you and become a fucking dickhead.
Right. Right.
That's kind of like the lesson behind all the personas.
Hell yeah. That's tight, dude. I appreciate you coming on pod.
For sure.
It was It was really
We
good.
were supposed to talk about mental health shit too.
Yeah, I think the whole synopsis of all of this was mental health. You know,
Yeah.
we said
Yeah.
take care of your
Philosophy and mental health.
shit. Yeah, philosophy and take care of your shit, dude. You know, I think mental health is just one of those things where like it's a forever progression of being a better you every single day. You know, on pod I tell everybody I deal with anxiety. I have chronic anxiety disorder. I deal with depression. And it's just one of those things where you have to work on that shit every single day, and be better. You know,
Yeah.
It's gonna get better. It won't go away, but it will get better, and you will continue to not be in denial and figure it out.
I will say too, like, because I deal with depression and anxiety a lot. Anxiety, I've kind of mastered anxiety because I've learned. It kind of goes into like the serenity prayer that they say in AA.
Yeah.
Give me the wisdom to know the things I can control and
Yeah.
things I can't control.
Yeah.
If I get anxious about something, can I control this? No. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be taken care of.
Yeah. You have to acknowledge the fact Like, I can control how I act. I can control what my actions are. I can control all these things when it comes to the situations that are happening on this planet.
Yeah.
Can I control that my car broke down? No.
No, that shit's gonna happen.
Can I control that a bill went through that didn't need to go through? No.
Can you control if someone's being a jackass?
You know what also fucking helps? Having a job at night. Because nothing is open. Absolutely nothing is open. And you cannot do anything in this moment, right? I'm at work for 8 hours a night, and everything is closed.
Yeah.
When a situation happens, what can I do at fucking 1 in the morning? Nothing. You cannot do absolutely nothing for this situation. So why the fuck am I worried about it right now? I'm going to go home, I'm going to sleep, and then when I wake up, then I can do something about it.
Yeah.
But right now, my happiness or my peace is being affected. I have to change that perspective.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I can do. I'm so mad that fucking, my tire blew. I can't do nothing about it right now.
Yeah.
Why am I getting affected by it? I'm tired of that.
It just kind of goes into like it'll work itself out.
Yeah, it'll work itself out. I'm so like you get to the point where you get sick and tired of shit happening, and you being upset about it.
I'm just tired of feeling negative all the time.
Yeah, negativeness. Oh,
I'm
man.
tired of feeling angry all the time. I just want to feel happy.
Yeah.
Like undeniably happy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I just want to be happy as fuck.
There's like situations in my life, shit happens, and I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. Like people hate whenever people say it is what it is, but sometimes it literally is. Because what are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do? Sit here and just what am I gonna do? Sit here and cry about it?
Yeah.
That is not achieving anything.
It's not achieving anything, and it's not making you feel any better.
It's not fixing the problem that I'm anxious about.
Sometimes crying is good. I will say that.
Yeah, but don't
like dwell on it.
Don't sit in that moment and cry for 3 days.
Yeah, don't dwell on that and make it a thing.
That will cause depression.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, that's why I say like, if something happens, take it out productively.
Yeah.
If you need to go box a fucking boxing bag, box a fucking boxing bag.
Yeah.
Don't hit a brick wall. I've done that, and my knuckles are fucked because of that.
Oh, I thought that's what happened to your other arm. That's what happened.
Damn.
Dang, I got you on that one.
Damn.
I got you on that one, dude.
No, I touched the butt. But yeah, like, and with the depression thing, like something I've learned because of my depression, if I'm not being productive or doing something, I will sit in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and Chester Bennington said this best, and this has always kind of stuck with me. This is a bad neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
This thing is a really bad neighborhood, and if I don't put myself outside of it,
Yeah.
it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't like sitting in that. Like, some people, like my family at least, thinks it's weird that I don't like to sit at home at all. There's a reason for that.
Yeah. You get stuck in a loop, dude.
Yeah, I get really depressed. If I feel like I'm just sitting there all day, I will get really depressed.
Yep. I get sunk in my chair, and I just watch movies all the time, and then I forget that reality's real, and I'm like, oh shit. And then
I like to be out at the park. Like that's something I do. That's like a normal thing for me now. Is I go sit at Paramount Park, or I'll go sit at Sam Houston down the street, or John Stiff. I like to go sit at those parks and just kind of chill, sit there, drink, listen to music.
Vibe out.
Sometimes lo-fi hip-hop because it just fits the vibe.
Yeah.
Or I'll go and write music at the park.
Yep.
Actually, something I'm probably about to start doing because I just recently got a laptop for Christmas is
hell yeah.
I'm going to take a laptop to the fucking park and start producing at the park.
Sick, dude.
Because fuck it.
That's tight. Because fucking why not?
Yeah.
Be productive. Work on your mental health. It's always good. Therapy, medication. Look, sometimes you need it.
And always remember, you're doing better than what you give yourself credit for.
Bars. Drink fucking water, too.
I did that. That's why I had to pee earlier. Because I drank 4 bottles of water back to back.
Yeah, dude. You got to drink water. Drink water, sleep, and eating. Bro, you have to. Do all those. As long as you do these 3 things, you're on the right track.
Something that I've also realize that helps with depression is when you first wake up in the morning, don't do anything else. Don't look at your phone. Don't watch a movie. Get up and make your bed
Bars.
because that makes your brain feel like, oh, I did something today.
Word.
I feel better about myself today because I did something today.
Sick.
And after that, go take a shower because your ass stinks.
Yeah, stinky ass motherfucker.
Stinky ass bitch.
Stinky ass bitch. Bitch, get out of bed, bro. Get your bed done. Take a shower.
Put on some deodorant and some cologne, you dirty shit.
You dirty fuck. Yeah. Do that. Drink water. Eat something. Sleep. Boom.
And
then,
realize everything is going to be okay.
Yeah, everything's going to be all right. Then we can start talking about medication. Then we can start talking about therapy. Then we can start talking about all that shit. But until then, be healthy.
Habits are important.
Habits are important.
Medication does not work unless you have habits.
Yep. And medication doesn't always work, right? Because I'm a very big advocate when it comes to like medication when people need it. Now there are some things that we do not need. Xanax,
Depakote, because that's what I used to take.
Yeah, dude, I can't. I have severe anxiety stuff. I can't take Xanax because I get addicted, and Xanax doesn't take away the problem. It only masks the problem, and then when you stop taking it, it comes right back up. These things, yes, but there are disorders and mental disorders that you have to take medication, and I'm sorry that you have to do that. I do not want anybody to ever have to take medication, but sometimes your brain needs it. Please take a medication.
Yeah, especially for like I have epilepsy. I have to take medication.
Yeah, people with borderline personality disorder, people with what's that?
HIV. Just kidding.
HIV. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Fucking herpes. No. What's that other one? The mood. Whenever you're the moods and stuff. Bipolar disorder.
That's what I have too.
Yeah, bipolar disorder. You have to take.
Even
schizophrenia.
Even with bipolar, like I don't take any medication right now.
Right.
I don't take any medication.
And if that works, then that works. But some people, I have people in my family that really do need to take medication for their bipolar disorder.
My bipolar's
pretty maintained.
I don't want to say minor. Like mine can get pretty fucking bad. Mine's more depressive though.
Yeah.
But like I say, like medication doesn't work unless you have habits.
Yeah.
Like I say, I go to the park. I like to be out in nature. I like to play video games, doing something besides, like, sitting and watching. I don't even watch a whole movie anymore.
Right.
I'll put it on while I'm eating.
And then like, I'm out of here.
I'm done. And then I'll hop on the game for like 30 minutes and then go do something. I have to be doing something productive. I cannot.
Be productive.
Yeah, be productive.
Well, there you go. There's mental health right there.
Hell yeah.
Mental health 101.
Hell yeah.
Moshcast does mental health, bro.
Also, I have to point this out because I stand on this shit, and this means if you feel like you want to hurt yourself, please tell somebody.
Yeah.
I know that you don't want to, and I've dealt with it. I know what it's like to want to hurt yourself.
Right.
Even if it means talking to ChatGPT. Talk to something.
Talk to something. Talk to somebody. Call somebody. Call someone.
Don't let it fester. For the love of
Call the
God.
hotlines. Message me. Message Erratic. I mean, fuck, dude. We'll fucking talk to you. I mean, I don't have a problem. I am up 24/7. You'll catch me at 8 or 9 in the morning. Then yeah, I'm asleep in the morning. But catch me at 2:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'm awake. I'm awake a lot. So I'm available in the darkest of times, and if you need to talk to somebody, I am here. And do not be afraid to message me because there's no need to be afraid.
Or if you just need a hug or someone to sit with you, like, because that's what helps me sometimes when I'm feeling that way. I just need a hug.
Yeah, or if you need
someone
like a
just
joke.
To sit there. I don't want to talk about it. I just need someone to sit with me.
If you need me to say shut the fuck up, I'm gonna say shut the fuck up, dog. I'll talk shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have a conversation. Please talk to somebody. Please hit somebody up. Please let them know what's going on. I have people in my life right now that have not hit me up in a few weeks. I am worried, but I have done what I could do. I have hit people up that know them, and what can I do? You know, I love them to death. We'll figure it out. But At the end of the day, you matter. It matters. They matter. Whatever matters to matter, it does. You know. Erratic, where can they find you, buddy?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music,
Anywhere.
YouTube,
SoundCloud?
SoundCloud. I don't really post on there anymore too much.
But there's some stuff.
But there's my early instrumentals that when I started producing.
Nice. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is _official_erratic soul.
Hell yeah. And is there anything other than what we talked about you want to say to the peeps before we go?
Just keep on going.
Come to the show, bitch.
Come to the show. Keep on going.
Yeah.
You matter.
You mean something. You matter. I know how this is very cliche. You know, you were put on this earth for a reason. But, you know.
And if you're going through something, just repeat the phrase. No fucks given.
No fucks given, dude.
Fuck it. Shit's gonna happen.
Shit's gonna
It
happen.
is what it is.
It is what it is, and we're gonna get through it.
Push through that shit.
Here at the Moshcast, we're gonna get through it. I want. Go on.
One more thing.
One more thing.
Erratic soul.
Erratic soul.
Erratic soul.
I want to say this. I appreciate everybody on pod. The next pod that I'm going to post is going to be a little bit more serious. I just want to clarify. I did what I could. And that's it. You know, something has to be done, and I'm going to be the one to do it. And fuck them. That's it. Point blank. Period. Nobody's involved. I want to be very clear. Nobody else is involved. You want to come for me? You come for me. You don't come to Erratic. You don't come for idle art. You don't come for anybody that's involved in me. It is my doing. You want to say something to me? You come to me. Fuck everything else. I want to be very clear about that. The Moshcast is a very fun place to express any type of whatever the fuck you want. And we're going to have a lot of fun. And I'm going to drink and we're going to have a good time. But this next podcast that I'm going to be dropping is going to be very serious. And we're going to talk about some stuff. And we're going to talk about things and people. And what's going on in this world. Okay? I want y'all to be listening up. And if you get fucking mad, come to me. All right. Y'all have a good week. And we'll see you next week. And like always, go fuck yourself.
Come to the show.
Come to the show. Come to the show and come fuck yourself.
Boss activity.
Boss activity, dude.